Coven taking on UTA Varsity. This is going to be an NA expert matchup I got for you here tonight. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to it. Get to see a couple of new teams. UTA, our collegiate team from the University of Texas at Arlington, kind of in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Let's go ahead and pull up standings here for today's match. Got to get an idea where we're sitting. Agave Coven are currently sitting 5-6. They have, I believe, 3 matches left to play, including this one. Yes. Agave Coven certainly hoping that they could finish the season 8-6. The very tail end of 4 losses to 5 losses is the cutoff right now. Even if Agave Coven are able to win the next 3 matches in a row, which is certainly doable. I don't know if their fate is in their own hands, but hey, you know what? I've seen stranger things happen. There's the core of Winter, Jiggly, and who was the third? Oh, Schlein. Okay. That's basically the core of this roster. Has been together since about May that they've been playing together. But got hit with a little bit of roster mania, and have had a couple of ringers. Let's take a scroll down just a little bit. Don't have to go far for UTA. They're sitting in 38 slot with a 4-7 record. I have a lot of respect for collegiate squads. Happy to get collegiate squads on stream, give them some screen time, get their names up here. It's trying to go to school as well as compete at a high level is no easy task. Both are basically full-time jobs. So just happy to get a look at UTA, see how they're shaping up over the summer. Maybe give us a preview of what we might expect. Roster-wise, or even what they like to run, what some strengths are. As we head into the fall 24 semester, and as well as into season 3 of FACEIT League. I'll be banning out Lijiang, Kings Row, and Shambali. So actually banning out the brawl maps. Busan, Paraíso, Runa, Sapi, and Dorado banned out on the other side. So I think the tail of the tape here is, Agave are trying to avoid some brawl maps. UTA are trying to avoid some dive maps. Where does that leave us here for the day? All right. Easy fix. Let's get into it. My margins broke again. Stupid margins. All right, Agave coming in on the Winston. We're actually getting Tress on the Zarya to kick things off here. So, all right, Tress played on the off take, but it's Loki coming up with first blood. Is the peel back? Not in time to save Buckle there from UTA. Means they have to just kind of hold here inside the room, and first cap is going to go over to Agave Coven. I think Foxtails is barely ahead of them to answer the question for it. Foxtails is like 1 win ahead of them, but they're pretty close with Coven. I think Foxtails is like 27 and Coven is 30 or something like 31, something like that. Ooh, nice move from Trez. Follow up with the right click. Jupiter's going to come in with 1 as well. Good clap back here out of UTA. They moved their way back onto this point. The Sojourn pick is interesting. Of course, Sojourn getting those recent changes, kind of adjusting the way that Sojourn builds rail. Really just enabling you to build rail from crit hits. So I think it encourages you to go for more squishies and less tanks. All right. Agave Coven looking to come recontest and build up the rest of their Kitsune rush to do so. Xing has already got theirs on live. We're going to get an aggressive push in. Here comes Truss. 90 charge into the back. Everybody rotated right. Case faded in on the left. Eventually just has to use that Wraith form to get out. Not finding any kills on the back of it. Pulse denied by the Suzu. Beautifully placed there by... that was by Xing, able to get that Suzu down. We didn't hear a Kitsune rush in the back, but nice disengage out of UTA. Oh, Jupiter doesn't get the memo, doesn't get rotated back in time. And now UTA are forced to try to re-engage on this 4v5, but they've got Syndrillan in the back line, already coming up with pair. Looking to finish it off on the third one. Ah, Helix stole your kill. Helix is winner, I believe, by the way. I think so. All right. Oof. I was going to say that overclock, difficult to get anything out of an overclock when you got a primal rage in your face. That's a Graviton out. Trust is able to get anything with that. Sheen goes down. Sheen had been one in the back of it, and Winner comes up with 2. Just to completely denying the value out of the grab. And perhaps they needed to wait for Sheen to get topped up a little bit before trying to re-engage. I don't know. I mean, clearly Trust saw something, or just was going to make a swap. Is like, why not go for a last-second trade? As they go over to a Ramatra coming back in. Playing on top. Does have K to their right. K with the Death Blossom in the pocket. Going to emerge off the bridge, but Drill and company have already made their way into the back line. Death Blossom does eventually come out. Ooh, doesn't look like anybody got stuck up on the high ground. I don't know if K got booped up there. That would be my guess. It was a boop out of Slime to force K out of position. Here we go. Agave Coven, take round 1.
This ends now. Score 1-0. Ready for battle.
The Winston comp proving superior. They're in our opening round beach. We saw Trust start on a Zarya and then adjust and try to move over, but I think it was just a little too late. Didn't get the value out of the grab they needed. But we'll be on equal playing field here. Only difference I'm only difference I'm seeing now is going to be our 2 flex supports. It's going to be Bat versus Gary. Man, wall up. Doesn't immediately get broken down, but punches land on a cannon back, force out an early ice block. Tress is able to find first blood, but Felix responds. Positional control, well, at least more favoring the center of the map here from Agave. As UTA is kind of dancing around the silver pillar. They do catch Loki out of rotation. Nice peel there from Syndrilla and keep Loki alive, and Loki's able to strike back. Pick up 1 as Syndrilla topples 2. And Agave Coven grab first control once again. We get a swap. Going over to Bap. Yep, going over to Bap. With no Tracer on the other side, I think the Bap is a smart swap. Don't have to worry about the flank angles as much, or the pulse bomb for the Suzu. All right, little dance around the pillar here. Ooh, Slime goes down. Let's see if Loki goes down. Nice pounce on the left-hand side. As UTA were dancing around that center point, find a couple of vulnerable targets, and they're able to capitalize. Snowball and the rest beautifully. No casualties. Flawless fight win there from UTA Varsity. Go Mavericks. Ooh, Loki taking some damage there. Ow. Okay, with the Blizzard, a little bit ahead of Loki on the other side. Other than that, a lot of ults online. Blizzard out. Then boy trying to get out of the way. Gets over to the other side of the wall, but the Lucio does not. Slime will go down. Loki trying to respond. Gets Jupiter. Ooh, the cell barrier fading towards the end as the Blizzard tries to close things out. Buckle got 1, but not able to get any more than that. And Agave hang on. I was worried for that sound barrier for a moment. The late kills from UTA, they're able to recontest and try to get aggressive on Central with an amplification matrix. Reinforcement stores show up, and there's a sound barrier out from the other side. Rotating around to the back left, Central's going to go ahead and drop the Annihilation. Has Tress low, has Sheen dead. Couple of pummels land onto Jupiter, but not able to catch him with the Vortex. Still, the fight has been won. Percentage continues to mount here for Agave Coven. They're at 70% and counting. A lot of ult spent in the previous fight. Just the Annihilation used from Syndrilla in that particular engagement. Neutral fight here from UTA, and it's one they're going to have to win. Tress finds themselves on the wrong side of the track. The Maywall gets broken down. Felix with a Deadeye. One of the only ults online here. Gonna be online in this fight. Tress doesn't get around the corner in time. Okay, eats a volley of shots as well. And it looks like Winner's just gonna put an end to this one. Now trying to take down Jupiter. Oh, Jupiter with the fancy footwork. Able to pick up one. Still hanging on here for UTA. Ah, spoke too soon. Slime gets a pair. Agave Coven will take that one. Get that point on the board. Winner play? Gotta love it. Telling y'all, hit scans are in a great spot. Then your hit scans popping off, your team's gonna do well. That seems to be a very oversimplified statement of it all, but man, it's once your hit scan gets warmed up, you can really take over a map. Just give them a little bit of space. You can really take over a map quickly. You can hear we're already getting into that map too. Let's take a look at some map 1 stats before we get too far ahead here. Let's go stats. I love me some stats. Whew. Agave really coming out on top. It felt a lot closer than that, you know, in the thick of things, but I mean, the numbers don't lie here. Overwhelming damage, Winner leading the charge on the Cassidy. Look at that. Nearly 12k damage, 22 and 4. 24 and 1 for Jiggly on, be it the Ramatra or the Winston, respectively. So Jiggly is Syndrillin in game. Fantastic. All right, take a look. You can see that UTA got first ban on this one, so they got the pair ISO ban in first. Kings banned out second from Agave, which leads to UTA's map pick. Dun, 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 dun. We're headed to Germany. Come on. Behave. Overwatch, behave. Oh, weird. It did like the lock thing. No, don't lock. No locking. Thank you.
5, 4, 3,
All right.
2, 1.
We get the Anonade.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Sometimes Zana's like to throw a random nade over for some early ult charge. Okay, Sojourn back out. It's actually... Okay. We did get a side swap here. I'll get that fixed up top. Winner is going on to the Tracer, and Loki is kind of picking up the hit scan role. What is the Sojourn? Kind of more of a hybrid role. What a good start. Torthor subbing in here for map number 2, and oof, having a rough go at it to kick things off. First blood over to Agave Coven as I get those names swapped. Syndrillin with a pick here as I flip back over. Look at Syndrillin taking over the house. Able to just keep the support separated from the front line long enough for MJ Robo just to kind of get battered down by the rest of Agave Coven here. There's another sub speaking of. So MJ Robo coming in the tank role as well. So and our theory is correct. So where it looks like Tress kind of favors more of the off-tank role that did play a little bit of Ramatra. Maybe it's the Brawl tank thing. Maybe it's strictly dive tanks are more MJ Robo's territory. Just speculating, friends. Just speculating. Could just be rotating players, getting everybody some playtime. Let everybody get in, have some fun, compete. You know, I love that too. Everybody deserves a chance to compete, deserves a chance to be on stream, as if I had my druthers. All right, drop down here from MJ Robo to try to greet Syndrillin. Syndrillin is going to continue to pursue up top. I think that was a nice whip shot there. Jupiter forces them back down. Allows MJ Robo time to heal up. Syndrillin wanted to push from down low. Gets slept. Torthor played in on the Tracer. Comes in over the top. Combined with MJ Robo, they're able to pick up one, but MJ Robo does fall. That was a nano boost thrown on to Torthor. I mean, trying to feel like they did before today on the Tracer. Woo, gets right into the back, and Winner's going to pick up that kill. Syndrillin purple on the front line, manages to escape out, getting topped off. Shing was looking to try to pursue that, but here comes Winner, looking to capitalize on a little overextension, and the cart starts to roll forward. 3 ults to try to come out and contest with here from the defense of UTA. All right, they're going to merge off the left-hand side. At least 3 of them are. The split approach can be tough to take out the other side. Typically, they do it. Oop, jump available for Centrillion. Yeah, they had Primal, actually, if they didn't have jump on cooldown. But the rally does allow for the backline to sustain, even if MJ Robo does find themselves once again at the ire of Agave Coven. Jupiter falls 5v3. Torthor bringing it back into a 4v3. Defense down 1, now down 2. MJ Robo does make it back onto the point. Has a Primal to try to invest if they want to. Gonna go ahead and throw that in. Centrillion able to get the better in. Lands a giant ham hock on the buckle. Loki getting pursued into the back, but MJ Robo cannot stay off point too long. Loki takes advantage of that fact. Batters down the door. We're headed into the castle with 4:30 in the time bank. Gets an air rush advantage here for the attacking Agave Coven as MJ Robo swaps over to a Reinhardt. Winner goes in the back, will not land the pulse, but here comes that rush out over the top. Loki has moved over into the high ground area in this little cubby. Torthor tried to go up and counter, but oh no, you just get absolutely demolished. Loki lands that one clean. This card is inching dangerously close to a full cap here on Akvalda. Buck will try to come out that left-hand side, just getting pressured by Centrillion. Jupiter taken down on the left. That is a lot of time in the bank. And a statement here from Agave Coven on their attack.
Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Centrillion, are you the unexpected flying object? Was that what that is? We're going over to the Ash here for the defense. Loki picking up the Tracer there. We're going to go ahead and swap back to what worked for them so well in the first round. MJ Robo showing us the Winston once again here to start things off for UTA's attack. Try to equalize this gargantuan time make we've got on the other side.
Defend objective A.
Okay, early poke can be a big difference maker here. See which ones can get their primal up first, allow them to get aggressive. You can see the defense are really valuing holding 3 people up inside the house. So we'll see if Buckle and the rest are able to get some shots down up there while avoiding the bio-nades coming in from Finboy Mommy. MJ Robo found entrance, able to push in up top. Drillin lucky to stay alive through it. Clearly, Winner did not have the same fortune. Another Sleep Dart lands, another Bio-Nade lands. This one coming out of Finboy Mommy is going to force MJ Robo back. But we did hear Torthor trying to move it to the outside. Drops and trying to help finish off Centrillion. Centrillion low and Buckle will get that kill. And they end up just completely neglecting the objective. All the while, no contest coming through. Percentage being built. That is not only a one and done, that's a one and done in 60 seconds. Exactly what UTA needed here. Suddenly, you know, those comms are waking up. All right, very quick contestant to the high ground. Centrillion's going to find the kill onto Xing and Jupiter. Kick things off and... Whew. Might have just quieted those comms real quick. It's an immediate response here out of Agave Coven. Let's give him time to kind of get set up. Also time to get Winter back in this fight. She's still making her way back. Well, should be able to make it to the high ground. Let's see if Forthor wants to try to move in on the outside. No, it's just going to stay focused on the front line. Sinjilin drop back down. Nice bio nade will ensure no support. Now Torthor moving up to try to clean off this high ground. Imagine, yep, MJ Robo's moving up there with a Primal Rage in hand. Ooh, nice juggle. He's going to force into the corner. Finboy Mommy and the Nano Boost along with it. Pulse lands from Loki, trying to turn this thing around, but still down by 1. I'm not sure that Agave Coven have the reinforcements here. Sinjillin's making it back into the fight. Loki's sneaking around underneath. Meanwhile, we do have a rally all live for when this fight breaks out in earnest. Here, let's go back into Loki. Looks like they were getting close. Oh, they got found out. Buckle's able to spot them. Disengage here out of UTA. They don't quite make it out. Sinjillin pursues with the Primal Rage all the way back down to the front door. Finds both supports once again. UTA have got to keep those supports alive through the rotations. There's very vulnerable ground here when you're moving out in the open, and this is when Sinjillin and Loki are pouncing. Not necessarily at the same time. Oh, and you gotta watch out for those bio-nades. There's the bio-nade. All right, Jupiter drops the sound barrier in response. Sinjillin trying to come in for the peel on this one. Ooh, excuse me, I meant MJ Robo. Nano now uses response. MJ Robo going over to the front line. Has Slime down low. Finboy Mommy already dead. Woo, running off to the Mega, gets the Mega. Bob thrown out here from Winter onto the objective. Cart gets stopped, gets MJ Robo trying to jump back to point. Bob gets 2. Slime survives, and Agave Coven put a stop to this cart. Unbelievable retake there in the end. Woo! Somebody give Mr. Butler a raise. Excellent Bob out of Winter. All right, Torthor closer to the pulse. The rest of the team coming up Main Street. Okay, looks like the bulk of the team went high ground here for UTA. Pushing all the way across. Sinjillin already at about half health. MJ Robo taking some pressure from the inside. Got to be careful of sitting there, kind of sandwiched between 2 Coven players. Torthor rotates to put pressure on the high ground. Sinjillin's going to meet with Loki there. So into the back goes... Woo! Torthor lands the double kill. Combining with MJ Robo, who does pop a Primal Rage. Just going to, you know, have a quick little nap. Before returning to the cart, everyone battle down Sinjillin. And on the back of that 2-piece from Torthor, we're going to get inside the castle. You know what? Already a little bit less time than Agave Coven, but still... This is workable. This is winnable here for UTA. Mavericks has got a chance. Well, that's a 1v2 for Torthor. Got to back out of the campfire room. Okay, plants one in the back line. And a little assistance from the Nano Boost out of Finboy Mommy. Gonna go ahead and little chase on the outside. Dancing on the ledge there with Jupiter. Finally decides to back off of that one. Sinjillin picked up a pair when while all that was going on. Continuing rush here to engage. Sound barrier not far behind and significantly ahead of that of Slime on the other side. So looking for layered support ults here perhaps. Try to push this one home. Ooh, don't die to the pulse before things kick off. I mean, the Kitsune Rush used while still under a bit of distress from Sinjillin's Primal Rage. MJ Robo and Torthor are able to push forward, get a limited value on the back. MJ Robo does take down Slime. Will prevent any further building on that. And Sound Barrier now out from Jupiter. Bob taken care of. Buck will use an overclock somewhere amidst that chaos. Did they hold on to enough? MJ Robo did hold on to a Primal Rage here to try to finish capping this point. Sinjillin onto Amaga here to try to hold it down. Jumping up top. Robo looking to kind of avert some poke damage. They go into the back with the Primal Rage. Meanwhile, all of their guns are pointed to Centrillion on this Maga. Don't think they have their Cardiac. Oh, the Cardiac comes back up just in time for the defense to hold on a little bit longer. The Amp Matrix was not there. Good jump from MJ Robo to avoid the Pulse Bomb as they move into the back and take down Finboy Bomby, but end up falling as Winter has swapped over to a Venture to try to hold down the rest of this point. Defense running out of reinforcements with Xing getting that first pick, but here comes Winter into the back line. Suzu already used out of Xing. Everybody looking fairly healthy here. Oh, except for Buckle. Centrillion comes out of nowhere, mows down through Buckle. You gotta respect the double Gatling guns out of the Maga, and it's enough to stymie UTA. Running out of steam there just towards the end. They were so close. They were so close. Good swap from Centrillion. Now Loki onto a Raper. Gotta make things even more difficult here for MJ Robo to find any kind of presence. Not to mention that bubble's just gonna break like it's made of wasp paper. May or may not have been playing some ground here recently. All right. Jason Schleiman in the back. MJ Robo takes way too much damage. Now Winter is going to pop in an excavation right on the objective. Jupiter with a sound barrier. God, another sound barrier out of Jupiter? I feel like Jupiter just got one. That is wicked sound barrier management. Maybe I'm crazy, but oh, can't make it back to the point in time. Despite the best efforts out of Jupiter on the Lucio. Agave Coven able to hang on to that lead. They'll go up 2-0 in the series. Now sitting on match point. You got Buckle playing the game. Nice play out of co-captain here from UTA. Unfortunately, from us, from Maverick fans, not good enough to get it done. All right, let me get that point on the board. We'll get back to my ugly mug and go look at some stats. Pretty one-sided on that one, and you know what? Fans out there will be happy to see Winter dominating once again. She's leading the server in damage. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. Buckle snagged it away that time by about 500. Snagged lead damage. But, yeah, I mean, Winter does still walk around with top E limbs, okay? Does still walk away with top E limbs. Let's take a look at the map ban heading into map 3. While I accept this lovely invite. It was a Rudisapi ban out of UTA. This was Agave Coven's map pick heading into Bush. We're headed to Toronto for map 3. The least map picked of all the push maps here, on stream at least, for FACEIT League Season 2. An underrated map as far as aesthetics, methinks. I love the snowy aesthetic.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Okay, Trace back in. Oh, we did get a side swap, excuse me. Trace back in here for UTA. Coming out on the Junk Coin.
Let's go.
This is the, what, third tank we've seen out of Trace? Trace has got a good hero pool. Let's see how you look on the JQ. No change on the other side. Loki actually sticking with the Sojourn here. And finds first blood with it, as a matter of fact. A lot of pressure down on Trace. See how those headshots just build up that railgun so much faster. You get those 10 dots per critical shot hit. Oof. I'm not sure UTA expected that one. The early railgun shot kind of put him in trouble. Put him in a deficit very early. Trace looking to contest back in here. Recontest, that is. K down low underneath center bridge on the Reaper. Put a lot of damage. Ooh, Centrillion hit their head. That could be disastrous. That's going to be a fatal mistake out of Centrillion. But Loki drops down, finds some revenge for their fallen tank. Still, you take the Winston for Reaper trade here if you're UTA. still have Trace on this point. K making a swap off the Reaper over to Avengers. Trace finds Slime, now hunting down the other support, but Finboy Mommy's able to swift step on out of there. Cart now swinging back the other way. Slight lean here for UTA, as they've got Trace positioned right in front of the checkpoint. But Agave Coven are all back. Centrilla making a swap over to Junker Queen in their own right. Sune rush out from both sides. Keep an eye on Loki here with an overclock in the pocket. Land one rail on Decay, ducking them around the corner and keeping them out of their own backline. Overclock is now in. There's a rampage from Trace is gonna find two. Sound barrier fading from Slime. Jupiter with the later one, but Buckle goes down. I don't think Buckle got the benefit from that sound barrier. It was just a touch too late to save him. And now health bars are looking significantly low all around. Loki blocking the overclock. Sapphire gets hit. K comes with the kill, but Winner is gonna tilt the balance back into Agave's favor. TS1. Well, let's call Tim Smith Sr. back in control. Here's Agave Coven as they take about a little walk around the corner. Get some steps in. Sorry, I didn't mean to send the camera into a tree. Vanish, ye cameraman, into the tree with you. And Trace able to get here plenty of time to contest before the lead. We do have Winner. Ooh, never mind the nerf to Tracer. Winner is still able to move in and get a quick execution on a Sapphire. Rotates back round to rejoin the rest of the team. Put pressure onto the front line of Triss. K found two before getting taken out of the fight, but Winner comes up with three, and here we go. Agave Coven back in control of TS1. Little Timmy's back on the move. Is that gonna be the lead? Looks like the lead to me. Agave Coven didn't have the reinforcements to stick around as close as they like. Ooh, Suzu Muse out of the stick. Protect against that one. Rampage into the back. Buckle tried to fend it off with the Deadeye, but no such luck. So chilling with a monstrous Rampage. Disengage, just not quite quick enough. Now look at Sune rush in and try to finish the job. Low health bars caused there from K on the excavation. Winner able to stay alive, dance around into the back, try to catch the tail end of this Kitsune rush. K's able to escape. Jupiter not so lucky. Never mind, scratch that. K goes back to spawn too. Checkpoint picked up here from Agave Coven. That is close spawns, and they don't have to worry about this 10-second hiatus. Get that out of the way early. Ash swap from Buckle. UTA trying to push back in. This is a very important fight. UTA need to win this fight. The lead could really start to get away from him, and a good start from Winner. Boding well for Agave Coven to continue to stack on with the lead they already have. Loki is going to mount on the advantage. Everybody getting into the mix. Tim Smith continues to press forward. A little bit of a Tracer. Let's go check in with the Winner versus K in the Tracer duel. Oh, Slime. Dishonorable. Dishonorable Slime. I mean, it's the right thing to do, but, you know, I wanted to see a 1v1. Tracer had a monster rampage earlier. Just inadvertently dodges the pulse. Suzu already is. This is the ghost sign, but what a boom! Oh, the boom from Slime now throws down the sound barrier. And that just might spell curtains here for UTA. It's curtains, I say, it's curtains. The bomb is huge, but it's Slime completely devaluing, pushing Trace way off course. They just smash headfirst into a wall. Kitsune rush here to try to close things out for Agave Coven, but Finboy Mommy goes down in the back. That's lacking sustain here, but you know, Junker Queen doesn't necessarily need all the sustain. If you can get this rampage up, you might be able to close it out, even without Slime. Nah, Trace isn't gonna let it get done that easy. Trace returns on what looks to be a comfort pick of the Zarya. Keeps UTA's hopes alive in the series. I needed a sip of tea out of that one. Comfort to the throat. Jupiter getting chased out here. So, Lucio duel? Oh, you got Winter trying to chase you down too, huh? Here comes K trying to make it even. Oh, but Winter with a nice move lands the stick. Jupiter gets the kill, but still the damage is done. Pair of kills there for Winter. Gonna escort another fight win. And there we go. Agave coming in once again, gonna be threatening right on the doorstep of the spawn. I'm not sure Winter got close spawn. I'm not sure actually that Agave Coven ever lost close spawn now that I see it up top. Winter's back in this fight either way. Let's see where our team's setting up at. Okay. Agave Coven are just holding back. They're gonna keep Loki here on the middle. Keep the high ground. Not overextending at all. Just make it very difficult for UTA to push in. That was 3 consecutive headshots. Beautifully done. Loki's gonna follow it up with a kill on a buckle as well. Let's just leave it on this pop. Loki's clicking heads right now. Nicely done. He's gonna toss in a bomb. Joe's gonna follow that in. Gets all the bubbles out there from Tress, and they're just stuck in a corner. Jen will cut him down. Knife in the heart. There we go. Toss us. That one got stuck in the tree, I'm afraid. Bob out here from the defense. Just a momentary speed bump here for Timothy as Agave Coven look to finish off the final few meters. Considering a rush once again to try to close it out. Sound barrier in to protect against the graviton surge on the other side. But Sapphire finds a pick through this. If she can pull UT up by their bootstraps here in the very end. Tracy's able to get one up front. Swiss stepping out of the way of Schleim in the back. Topping up Jupiter. UTA then will not die. This team refuses to go down.
I feel all warm inside.
Great play out of Sapphire on that one. Really nice, really nice. Oh, if Sapphire does not play that fight that well, this series is done. Get the kill and get Jupiter topped up, importantly. This massive play and get Stress topped up at that. All right, now you got a Kitsune Rush. What can you do with it? Got to fend off Centrillin! You shut it down, Sapphire, you legend! What a play! Okay, I don't care what happens. Sapphire might just be my player of the match. That was so sick. The flick headshot was nasty. There's another one. I think Sapphire's heating up, yo. I'm scared to take it off of her palm. All right. We got variety is the spice of life or something like that. Speaking of, Sid's doing great. Gonna go ahead and swap up tanks, going over to old Winston here. Stick is gonna land. Armor doesn't fend that off nearly as well as it used to anymore. Really now hide in the corner. Sapphire unleashes that Kitsune rush over this long part of the street. Centrillin trying to get out, bumps the sign. Trace trying to give up, trying to give pursuit, but can't overextend. Trading right now would be absolute disaster for UTA as Bob is thrown out of the window from long range up over the top. Trace 99 to grab, just hiding in around the corner. Somebody's got to get the touch! Somebody's got to get the touch! Somebody's got to get the touch! Do my girl Sapphire like that. GG's, GG's. Trace still comes up and play the game. Third point on the board. You got me coming. Inching ever closer to making it into the postseason. GG's, GG's. You know what? UTA, it may not have been their day here today, but I'm really glad we got them on stream. We definitely saw some highlights, right? Like, Buckle was awesome to watch. I mean, certainly Sapphire there at the end. What a match. I mean, what a map. Sapphire had a hell of a map. All right, that was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. But, I mean, you cannot deny, you absolutely cannot deny Winter in Centrillin. I mean, once again, here we go. This time, Winter will retake most damage dealt in the lobby by a significant margin there in map number 3. Oops, that was in map 1. Haha, never mind. Never mind. I I was thinking that broke my... I was like, wait a minute, that didn't quite fit with my eye test. No. I fooled you. Haha. Loki actually ends up coming up with most... Nope. Scratch that once again. It's Trace. Trace down here. Trace on the Zarya. Yeah, I was just doing it. I'm making sure you're paying attention, friends. I'm making sure you're paying attention. The Agave Coven players coming in. Slimy and Winner. Thank you so much for the follows. Thank you so much. GG's. Congrats on the dub. Huge dub. Let's see where that leaves our standings. These standings do update in real time. So let's see if that gets you up there a little bit. I mean, I love all my teams. I love all the players that get on my stream. I'd like to see everybody succeed and do well. So I'm rooting for you. You definitely pushed up a few notches here. You're now also at 500. So round of applause for Agave. Like, seriously, chin up. Like, facing roster struggles, having to play with ringers. Agreed. Winner more like GOAT. I agree with that. So now sitting right at 500. Huge congrats, y'all. Love it. I hope to see more out of y'all. Hope to see this core stick together and see y'all back into season 3. So, you know, yes. Keep it up. And then looking forward to seeing more out of UTA as well. You know, I know it sucks to lose an 0-3. I feel you've had a rough season, but there's definitely some bright spots there for you, Mavericks. There's definitely some bright spots. Y'all keep at it. Y'all keep playing, keep practicing. I look forward to seeing y'all improve as well. But you know what? That wraps it up here for our match tonight. This wraps it up for week 6, FACEIT League Season 2. What a week it has been. It has been insane. We saw NA Master wrap up their division. We have got that division all set. We do have a few more matches here in NA Expert, so I'll try to get a couple of those to you next week. And yeah, I got playoffs starting on September 4th, so keep an eye on things. Follow my socials. Bullskunk on Twitter. I post everything up there. All my VODs are on my YouTube. Would really appreciate all the support there as well. Work really hard to keep that updated for y'all. But September 4th, that's the important one. Playoffs kicking off. I'm going to try to bring you as much as humanly possible across all of the different tiers. So I'm going to try to bring you at least grand finals for open if I can, assuming they don't conflict with other playoffs, with other like grand final matches. But I'm going to try to bring you a little bit from each division so that everybody gets a little time to shine here, and we get a look at just different tiers of play here in the kind of the path to pro seed. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been an absolute pleasure. It was an absolute blast. Love that I got these 2 squads on tonight. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for all the support. But that is going to do it for me tonight. Y'all look out for each other. Be kind to each other. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.